Hey! Oh my, okay, everyone calm down, calm down. I'm sorry for not appearing as 4D Lily in a while. Please, please calm down, please. Well, hi! It's been a while since we talked like this face to face, huh? As you may or may not know, for my senior year, I'm trying to wing it and do a bunch of things this year. This video has been recorded around January, March, so you should know it's actually a very, very important time for us who love the performing arts. Because it's Segondaka Spectac time!
Basically, Segondaka Spectac, SES for short, is a talent competition where students compete to win cool things and a spot to compete against other students in other schools. For simpler reasons, I'll be calling it SCS going forward.
Usually when I do SCS, I do the out of competition section with my dance group. But things are different this time around. I was gonna try the competition. After all, what do I really have to lose, you know? And so begins our journey of SES!
Well, obviously, the first step was to audition, and before that, figure out what the hell I was gonna do. I had some ideas, but eventually dance is kind of my strongest suit, so might as well go with that.
Now for the song. This was actually gonna be very difficult because rules state that you can only pick a song in French or an instrumental. If not French, then the indigenous language. I was definitely limited here, but I still picked a very good song which I'm really proud of. So, drum roll please!
I'm doing ETHYRIA by Enna Alouette! The song is very magical, and ever since I listened to it, I just fell in love with it. I picked the true end version since it has a lot of different instruments and beats to play with. The instrumental version is just as good as when she sings it. Honestly, I just love Enna Alouette. Please go listen to her stuff. So then I started choreographing with like 2 days left, and audition time came.
Hello, this is me after the audition. Well, actually, one day after because I got kind of lazy to film. So I think from what I've heard, I'm basically in. I mean, the lady that takes care of the event told me that she will communicate me the date and certain other details. So I think that basically means we did it and we are now in.
Okay, we are for real in. Now it's time to log the in and create for reals.
Hi everyone. Things are actually going terrible right now. Like, I haven't choreographed anything, but today I do have some free time and we're gonna do some research on the dance. I think when the instrumental and everything, I'm kind of leaning more into something that is like a mix of contemporary and traditional Chinese dance because of the instrumental, especially in the beginning. So we're gonna do some research about Chinese dance since it's not a dance genre which I'm familiar with, and honestly this is a really big like learning experience, so I hope I can find some nice reference material and do my best.
Basically, I watched a bunch of videos about Chinese dance for a hot minute and actually was super amazed. It's a beautiful genre of dance and I recommend you guys check out videos online. I def got a lot of references and added even more as time went on.
Now, after this whole experience of looking at fan dances for a while, silk fan dances, I kind of regret which fan I bought. A lot of silk fans have like multiple colors. That would have been really cool, but like in the moment, I just thought I don't want it to be too long. Another regret, because the long ones look really cool, but I think it's better if I have like a shorter one just because I'm starting out. We shouldn't go too extreme, but a lot of what I've seen I really like with like a long one. But honestly, this is not reassuring me. I don't think I can knock it out of the park, but I will try. Hopefully the fan is gonna be fine. Okay, so now that we are here face to face, I'm gonna explain to you kind of the story that I thought for the song I have. So in the instrumental, there's a lot of machinery sounds at the beginning, and at the end it's very more like ethereal, you know, because ETHYRIA. So what I thought of is that at the beginning, it's mostly a story about freeing yourself from fitting into a certain mold, like a sort of robot, machinery, puppet type thing, and somehow ascending into freedom. I was thinking like ascending to like heaven or whatever, but you know what? Heaven is paradise, and paradise is a place of joy where you can be free and spread your wings. So
well is from water, and Jesus turned that into wine.
hopefully I'll be able to produce it well, choreograph it pretty okay, so the judges can understand the concept. It'll be okay, I think. It'll be okay, I think.
Now listen, I know I'm not Chinese or anything, but I think this could be a really great learning experience. If you are a part of the traditional Chinese dance community and you happen to be watching this video, first of all, hi, you are actually so insane. I hope you're having a great day. And second of all, if I did anything wrong or if there's anything else I can improve in the future, let me know, because I want to learn the most I can, and this is an enrichment. I'm always open to suggestions and stuff, so it'd be great if you could give me some advice. Thank you! Now guys, this was actually a really tough time because I was juggling the end of the term and this choreography, but I did put it aside because I had to focus on my grades. Stay in school, kids. But anyways, I had March break and I truly progressed during that time. I tried to choreograph every day. It wasn't helping that the show was a week after the break. I couldn't even practice on the stage, so I could only rely on my limited space. Of course, I worked on cutting the song a bit. Everything was going sorta well, I guess. I did pull my muscle at one point and couldn't do more work, sadly. I was also worried it would affect my performance, but at least the dance is done!
It's finally done. It's midnight. It's finally done.
And I got my wonderful costume! Shout out to my mom for real, she ate the idea up. But before I knew it, March break ended, and just a day remained before the actual show.
Last day before the show! Today I went to practice in my school studio, and let me tell you, it was not very good. I forgot a whole section at the end, so I think the end is not very anchored in my mind, and I'm gonna really practice today because I can't be forgetting on stage. If I do forget, I'm going to improvise, obviously, because that's just what you have to do. I'm actually really scared. I think I'm gonna do really bad. I don't know why I think I'm gonna I don't know why I think I'm gonna do bad, but I'm kind of not believing in myself, but I can do it, maybe.
I was really losing it, if you couldn't tell already. My only worry was not to forget any kind of move. The end was still fresh in my mind, and my muscles hadn't had much time to absorb it yet. But I still got thrown into the dress rehearsals anyways!
Hello, so I did the dress reversal. It went okay. Now I'm gonna perform soon. I'm actually so scared. Please save me.
Here we go! Here the fuck we go! Here the fuck we go!
Now it was finally time. Would all my efforts come in vain, or would I prevail? Ha! Psych! You thought! Sadly, I won't be playing the clip due to copyright. But do not fear, because the whole version of the performance is still accessible to you. I will be posting the whole performance on TikTok and on X or Twitter. So if you want to check that out, it will be in the pinned messages in the comments. And, you could drop a follow on the TikTok and the Twitter too,
Hello. Okay, so I just performed. It was something else. I had to improvise because I forgot a lot of the final section. So hopefully I didn't look bad. It wasn't awkward and
I wasn't sad neither was I mad. I was just honestly confused. But when am I not confused? Anyway, I tried my best and that's what matters. Okay, so I've been yapping too much and you're probably tired of my ass, so let's just move on to the placements, shall we?
Le gagnant pour le coup de cœur dans la catégorie création totale.
Obedience by Heart's Label.
Yeah. So that happened. You know what? I'm not even sad that I lost because at the end, I want content for you. So that's my W in the book. So there's been a few secrets I've been keeping in since the beginning. So come closer. Yeah, come closer. No, okay, not that close. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, so Ile, this girl, if you don't remember, she knew a former judge of SES, and that judge told her that they preferred singers over dancers. I know, I understand. So that's why I was not that disappointed that I lost, and I was actually expecting it. Now, this is no hate to judges or anything. You were actually super sweet, and at the end of the day, it's all opinions. Now, the second secret is during the end of the placement.
The judges came up to shake our hands and congratulate us on the win. The first girl shook my hand and looked into my eyes. Now, let's play a little game. Guess what she said? Don't worry, it was not an insult. On the contrary, she told me I was actually pretty high in the race, which basically means I almost made it to top 2.
You know what? Second W of this competition. A nice compliment after all my work. I feel pretty damn good. Alright, I need to wrap this up, so thanks for watching, have a great day, and remember, okay? Remember, if I can perform VTuber music in front of a bunch of locals, you can do anything, okay? Alright, so bye-bye!